Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Rise of the Tomb Raider. This is Island 136. We are in the Geothermal Valley. We have discovered the Remnants base. They are a peaceful people who have been trying to keep the Divine Source safe for centuries now, with Trinity involved. What shall they do? What shall they do? Well, what they've always done with every opposing force. Fight. Hold them back and hope and pray that they are successful. Sorry. But for right now, I must continue on this little journey to continue looking around. Now, just like in the Gulag, just like in the mine area, just like in the previous areas, there are multiple things I could do here. Hunting, questing, getting new equipment. Like, I can kind of go back to Baba Yaga right now if I wanted to, but I might go back in a couple of parts, like just to go finish off that Baba Yaga story as I continue on the geothermal mines and geothermal valley here. But as you can see, it is gorgeous here. Like, look at this. There's like beautiful mountain ranges all around it. It's like a valley. It's like kind of reminds me of Banff, Alberta in a sense. Like just mountains surrounding everything. Like look at this. Like look at this. Look at all the life, the agriculture, like look how ancient this architecture is. This look like this if these are the ruins of Katesh, then these have been preserved for a long time. I guess maybe you would think that they would have been rotting, would have been going all away because of like, well, as you can see, we are in a geothermal valley. This is very moist. This is a very moist environment, so you would think erosion would be a factor. Do I hear like a propane?
I need more wood for the fire.
They needed most of the lumber to repair the guard towers. We'll have to make do with what we have.
Well, if they need arrowheads for the battle, then I need more firewood.
I've already cut plenty. Besides, I don't know how much more time you'll have left to forge.
We can make points faster than broadheads. That should be our focus.
Not much fuel left in the torch. I think I can get 4, maybe 5 more sheets cut for the barricades. And then we'll have to find more.
That's gonna be a problem. I dragged the last of those cylinders out of the Soviet prison a few summers back. After that, you're back to using a hammer and chisel.
There's gotta be more. The Soviets left everything behind.
We spent 2 full days combing the old buildings. That's the last of the fuel. Don't worry, you'll like the chisel. It never runs dry. Hello.
Is this dialogue
You're
or just a
Jacob's
mission?
guest. If you're looking for a way to help, they're repairing the guard towers just down the path. I mean no offense, but you don't look like you're ready for a turn on the anvil.
Well, guy admires his honesty.
How's the cutting coming?
Slow. Gotta be careful. The rust made weak spots. We should have kept the metal dry during the rains.
We had to use those sheets to patch the roof last year, when we had the floods. Make do with what you can.
Okay, kind of moving on. I did not want to end up like basically making this part like this is every idle conversation. Hold on. There's chickens here. That means food. And as you can see, they don't mind. It's not.
See anything from up there? No, I'm trying to get the structure repaired. You want the whole thing to fall when the wind picks up?
Recovered from the
Just keep your eyes out.
And now this.
Could be here at any moment.
I'll do what I can.
I'll run out of nails before we're done here.
We can pull more out of the old cabins. The ones we don't use anymore.
Can't the smith forge more? I just need a few dozen.
You there. We could use some help if that's what you're here for. There's not enough. We have to make do.
There has to be more. Send someone to go look.
Send who, exactly? Everyone's heading down to the lower village to prepare. I'm telling you, you have to improvise for now.
I'm here to help. What can I do?
We're trying to fortify as many of these towers as we can. Most of them were badly damaged in last year's floods. We've got the repairs in hand, but I need some extra supplies from around the valley. If we can get these towers repaired, it'll give us an advantage over the invaders, and it'll help us reach the upper levels of the ruined towers. Will you help?
Absolutely.
I'll see what I can round up.
Thank you. Bring them back to me when you found them.
I love the fact. I love that. I had so much wood on me, so ready. All I have to do is hunt one deer, like one lowly deer. Oh, and guess what? There's a bear here. I already know there's a bear here. I remember playing before.
Laura, I'm sorry if Sophia was less than welcoming.
I understand. I'm just glad you were there to vouch for me.
My people have spent decades fighting outsiders. It's not an easy habit to break. See if you can lend a hand with the preparations. A little hard work would go a long way towards building trust.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. This is a multi-part saga. I've realized that. Like, I am at... This is another part, and I am trying to speed through this, but I also want to explore. So the habits are still there. Like, the habit is still there. I know there's a... Thing is, I know there's something in here. I know.
He's making arrowheads. As many as he can before they arrive. I'd rather run out of ammo
Ooh. That took some timing. If I had one more poison arrow, I think that would have been it. A couple of stabs, and the bear hide is now mine. And I think I might be able to get some deer hide out of him. Yep. Well, nope. Maybe not. I'm gonna keep telling that over and over till I find it. Alright. Now, the problem with this one is I have to be careful. I have to find access to link. Like, I have the branches. Immediately ran. Deers won't like the
Trinity will be here soon.
See, this is where my real struggle comes into, like, distractions. Yeah, Baba Yaga's one thing, but all this stuff I could do in the geothermal valley is absolutely, like, insane. I can look at the map right here. Objective story, find thing here. These are those things, defensive strategies. These are two areas I could look for the deer. So, I could go to the smaller one, or I could go to the bigger one. Now, I know where the bigger one leads to. The bigger one leads to an exotic animal. I believe it's a lynx. I was wrong on the last one. I knew what it was. It was a snow leopard. But this one is a lynx, and he will be hunting. Now, remember what that one remnant said about the rains? See if he was telling the truth or not, or was he just saying that to get me away from him? Alright. As you see there is another optional person right there. Alright, I'm gonna get to higher ground because maybe that'll help. Yeah, deer is gone. Oh wait, hold on. Got him! That's it. So there's so much I could do here. Like there's a remnant mission here I can return to. But I'm gonna go check out this person. Why? Because she offers some stuff. See?
You there! Maybe you'll be able to help us with these machines.
What can I do?
These invaders have a new tool to threaten us with. Small helicopters piloted by machine. Drones, they tell me. The things don't fight back, but they've got what looks like a camera inside. They're mapping the valley, and we're losing our advantage. I've been able to bring a few of them down, but with those weapons I expect you'll have better luck. Will you help?
I'll bet I can take a few of them down.
The more the better. Come see me again when they're dealt with.
Case in point, that's what they are. They're sending drones around here to basically search. Shoot them down. So how many drones do I have to let's look at the missions here. Like, look. Mission and challenges. Geothermal thing. Baba Yaga missions. I am not in the mood for that. Surveillance disruption. Locate and shoot down drones. There are 4 drones in this valley, and look at that. They're right there. That's what they are. So the next one is right there. See? If a mission is highlighted, it automatically becomes the main point. Why did I feel that was gonna happen? The moment I shot that drone, it drew that damn thing's attention. So there's maps and stuff in here as well, like the geothermal about a giant HUD. Now I have some little spots. There's documents over here. There's an optional tune right there. That's what it keeps telling me over and over. Like that 1K was one thing, but there's the optional tune. There's another. Documents. Arrows. Can never go wrong with arrows. Alright. Like there's so much XP I could get from here right now. Then there are 2 more drones. I prefer this one. See, the thickness of the pine is actually protecting them. Keeps them safe, keeps them out of my range. But see, I got one. There you go. Hey, the sucky part is there's no fire, so I can't really fast travel to these places, so this is what makes the next little bit a bit of a pain. Is like the geothermal valley is huge, but there's not that many fire.
With the rest of those machines.
I think I got the last of them.
That you did. They may send more, but at least we can make it hard on the bastards. We're grateful for your help.
Ancient hornbow. Alternate weapon. Multiple weapons are available for each weapon category. Each weapon has unique benefits and weaknesses as well as a custom appearance. Some even have exclusive upgrade options. Alternative weapons can be viewed and equipped at base camps in weapons menu. But I think she's not done. Hold on. Oh wait, yeah, she's done. She's done. I used to have a hard time doing that. Oh, something to read. Ooh, reading material. Greek.
The day I feared has come. There can be no more denying it. The helicopters we saw last sundown represent a new incursion onto our lands. We have grown up in the shadow of our parents' struggle, and now it seems we will have our own. But the sacred duty must be done. We must protect the source of God's grace on Earth.
So basically, it seems like the Remnant have been taught this by generation after generation of the sacred duty of the divine source. So some generations most likely have never had to deal with it, but they've been trained still consistently, like in ancient ways. So they haven't ventured out. Sorry. So you see the Revenant everywhere, like hunting, gathering, that sort of thing. Animals can run freely here. Well, basically they're still going to be hunted, but at least they're not going to be like, oh, forgot to hit the circle. Oops. Bolt action rifle component. Well, I'll make an error. Sorry about that break there, folks. There was a phone call. At one point you probably hear me getting cut off entirely because, yeah, my phone has the voice that tells you who's calling. If call display is a thing, or call display is a thing on my phone, as is on many phones, but mine has voice recognition, so basically say, oh, so and so is calling, so don't really like sharing people's names that don't really want to have their name shared. Yeah, so. Anyway, we have the one mission left for the Remnant here, so we'll return those items. We got an extra deer hide just for ourselves, just so when we go into the oh, come on. There you go.
Do you have the supplies we need?
Here you are. This should be everything you asked for.
Good, good. Leave some of the supplies in the basket there, and we'll finish the repairs. But I need you to bring the rest of the supplies down to the tower by the lakeshore. When you're done, meet me back here.
I guess I'm going to name this part the part of multiple phone call interruptions, because basically that's what's been happening. Case in point. Alright, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. Apparently, I am now the operator of this house phone. Of the phone. So, phone's been ringing for the past couple minutes, so I've been kind of answering. So, where was I? Yes, I had to go to the lower village to supply some equipment and go from there. So this part is going to be very choppy at best, or at worst. Or at best. Maybe both, I don't know. Alright, so this is where the lower village is. So I will... Oh, there's ancient coins here. Alright. Almost there. I'm chasing ghosts. That's all I know is I'm chasing ghosts. That's all I'm doing. I'm chasing a ghost. Okay. Those phone calls really just kind of messed up my game here. Alright, so the last... I think this is where I should go for the last bit of the... Yep, just past the optional, just past my girl here. Oh, she has more missions.
Lara, may I speak with you?
1 second. There it is. There. Alright. So I just saw the girl, my helper over here, or person I'm aiding right now, is asking me for some help. I will go see what she would like. This is optional mission mode now because
There's much to do, and not enough of us left.
What can I do for you?
We need food and shelter for those that can't fight. We'll make emergency rations from dried boar and mushrooms. It's better than it sounds, but I don't think I'll be able to gather nearly enough. If you could track and kill a razorback, as well as bring the rest of the ingredients, we might be able to keep everyone fed. For another day at least. Yes, of course. I'll be here. And thank you.
See, that's the joy of carrying, like being very resourceful in supplies. I know where the boards are too. It's like the boards are in this specific place. I wonder if poisoning them would basically poison the meat, so I probably might have to resort to Alright, that's 2 razorback. Alright, that's it. Oh, I think there's a story back here. Or it might be a map. Oh. Ooh, ooh, supplies. That's even better. Oh, he went over. No. Oh, he's sliding over. Will he make it? Oh, gravity stopped. Okay. Alright. Get across. Tuck and roll.
How goes the hunt?
Will these do?
Yes. Yes. I'll start drying the meat, but this should be enough for now. Thank you again, Laura.
Glad I could help.
New gear card, Huntress. So I do these optional missions, grant you some extra gear, some optional gear. Like I might start wearing the optional gear because I'm going to be equipping the optional weapons now. Not like the weapons I got through DLC. No, no, not those. Like I'm not going to go through that route. That's be too easy. Because I would have access to like a bunch of, like a couple of shotguns and a couple of, I think a different bow. Definitely different armor, and armor sometimes based on what you wear, sometimes will define what, like how you will, how you handle combat. So there's two ways to get back up to the Remnant Village. There is that one way I went up earlier, and then there is climbing. In some cases, but sometimes you end up finding stuff that randomly pops out of nowhere. Like in this case, I thought, oh, this will be an easy way to get up here, but nope, it's not the right one. Oh, there's a way to get up there. It's like it's kind of glitch hopping up the way there. But I want to do these optional missions, get these optional missions out of the way, just so I don't have to deal with like constantly being asked, like as I walk by them, can you help? Can you help? Can you help? By all means, I don't mind helping. It just sort of like it does kind of become a bit of a distraction when you're trying to do the main mission and you constantly do this.
I left the supplies by the other tower. Looks like you finished this one.
That we have, thanks to you. This will give us an edge over the invaders. We need all we can get.
So now I have new gear, Battle Worn. Its alternative outfit is complete. Oh, whoa, that was a weird glitch. It seems that they're like the titles are over glitching each other. Alright. So I think they said it was an ally. There might be another. Now I know this guy will become an ally based on like its story progression. Like everything is story progression. There's stuff in these areas I can go explore. There's like a place I could jump down here. I gotta go down here for something. I'll come up from here for something. Like there's a bunch of unique little challenges here.
Keep them safe. What have I done? We should have been ready for this. We knew better, damn it. I'm sorry. I've got no time to talk.
If you have,
says you can be trusted, and that's good enough for me.
like these guys are not right. This is like a classic old versus new sort of scenario. It went through his ears. Oh, monolith.
Now I see. It speaks of something hidden.
Alright, so we are going to do a little bit of document hunting. And then we're going to do a coin. We're going to do some document hunting. And then we're going to call it a part. Maybe a part? I don't know. We'll go meet up with Jacob first in the other end before we start trying to figure out what we're going to do here. Alright. So we're document hunting now. We're just looking for scriptures, reading.
Another difficult winter for my people. There are more deaths than births now. And as the seasons pass, the young ones are becoming restless. I see them looking to the sky when the rare plane passes overhead. Wistful, wondering, longing. I know they are still deeply committed to the cause, but I also sense a change coming. An end to our way of life is on the horizon. The most recent invaders are fading from memory, but as the technology of men advances, more are bound to find our valley again. And we are bound with the fate of this place. For better or worse.
Like, it's becoming worse. Like, I can see where his perspective is coming from. I get what he's saying. It's basically, how can we I guess it's the question of asking how much longer can I hold out? Like, how much longer can this...
Young ones, you scoffed at learning your letters. Said it had nothing to do with hunting. But that's your first lesson. Everything is connected. And I am always right. You clever students who saw the folly and stubbornness and can read this, here's your first assignment. Track, hunt, and bring me back the pelt of one of the small creatures of the valley. Hares you can find anywhere, night or day. Both the little brown ones in our valley and the snow hares in the peaks. The squirrels stick to the trees, and rain will drive them into their burrows. And if you see fit to seek the rats, look inside the ruins, or anywhere the dead still lie. Please, do not bring me a rat.
Guaranteed everyone probably brought her a rat. Back to what Jacob was saying. It's sort of like, how much longer can we fight? It's like, eventually, it's like the inevitable. Like, you're preventing the inevitable, but you know the inevitable is going to be coming. You know the one thing you don't want to have happen is going to happen, and there's nothing you can do to prevent it. You know it's going to happen. It just becomes a question of how much longer can you hold out till eventually either one side breaks or another side breaks. Oh. Alright, there you go.
I made a mistake today. One that threatens to lead to more mistakes. I spent time alone with Alya. Something I have avoided until now. She reminds me of my beloved Sophia, whom I thought I'd long forgotten. And it opens my heart like a wound. She clouds my judgment, even when she is not present. I sound like a giddy child. And those days are far behind me. I must bury these old feelings deep and stay apart from my people for a time.
So it seems like he questions himself. Like, these are very good, and very honest of Jacob, to be honest. Like, he's writing the fact that he's very, like, it's not a I'm doubtful in myself, it's more of a the invisible walls. They must have fixed it, because I used to remember there used to be a way you could kind of glitch you. Hey, this is a route. This is the route I used to do. Okay, to the point. See, so look at that glitch. I was able to kind of force my way down, but yes, that hurt. Alright, so we're gonna go for the cache, and then we're gonna move on to the next part. Yes, I'm well aware there's a link there, and it seems like these poison arrows do not do nothing. Alright, I'm gonna select the coin cache, even though I'm about to walk into my own death. I could catch the links off guard if I catch him in the right moment. If I catch him in the right sense. I think he ran away because he knew I hit him. He knew I hit him hard, and I knew I was coming at him, coming for him. This is what makes this fight very good. He hates poison arrows. To a point. I keep this fight going all day long, man. And that is a dodge kill. Why I chose to do it with an exotic animal is beyond me. Anyway, after dealing with exotic animals, that's the joy of fighting these guys, like trying to get these guys out of the way as soon as possible, is that as soon as you get rid of them, they don't become a problem to you. For a short period of time. See, that's where he escaped to every time I attacked him. See, there's some free hide up here that I can get my hands on. Aww. Oh, at least I know how to get up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I'm messing up. I'm messing up. Alright, here we go. There's 3 more in this valley. I'm determined to find them. But for the time being, I have other obligations. But, pardon me, there's actually another, yeah, you have to kind of do that. Or you could just, if you're able to get in the right footing, you can do that too. So, leap off platforms, overlook water, and quickly press L2 to dive while in air to dive. Challenge, dive off of high dive points. It will tell me right away how many. There are 4 more dive points. I saw that, I was like, oh, I'm going to do that, but then I was like, no, I want to get this stuff done, the other side missions done first. But, I think she might have having 1 more. Oh no, I'll find her right away when I run by her. Oh, nothing for now. Okay, that's good. That's good. Alright, so we're going to head to the bridge. We're going to head, there should be a campsite nearby that I can kind of rest at. And we can go from there. Like, for right now, I'm kind of rocking with my headset 1 year on, 1 year off, just in case that phone rings again. Yeah, but hopefully when I get to the next part, I do not have these type of interruptions. But I will find out. I think we'll be entering another cutscene right
They
away.
will likely come from the air. Jacob is assembling fighters in the upper village to draw their attention there. The children and those too old to fight will be safely hidden in the Acropolis catacombs. I will go there once things are in hand here.
You said they were heavily armed. How can we expect to beat them?
The fight will not be won in open combat. They will hit us hard and fast, and we will take losses. They hope to crush us in their initial assault, but we will turn their eagerness into our advantage. This will be a long engagement. If we hope to survive, we must wear them down slowly, strategically. We will bleed them from 100 cuts until they have nothing left. Only then will we be victorious. For now, we light the fires, warn the others in the valley. Today, we win by surviving. Gather as much ammunition and supplies as you can. Hide them in the caves and ruins. When you've completed your duties, rendezvous in the upper village. Understood?
Yes!
Understood!
Good.
Hoorah!
Now go. The Prophet be with you.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Hello there.
These new arrowheads seem blunt.
A blunt arrow is better than none.
We don't know what armor these invaders wear. I'm not sure these will be enough to cut through. At least we have a few rifles this time.
Something I can do for you.
I know you're busy.
Trinity is going to be here soon. There's much to do.
But I want to help. Let me show you that I'm on your side.
I'm sorry. This is not an easy time for us. I can see you mean well, but good intentions won't keep you alive out here.
Well, she's a blanket of sunshine, isn't she? There should be a campfire somewhere here. There it is. Oh, it's like chickens. This is revenge for Zelda. Vengeance for Zelda and Link. Those cuckoos. You just died randomly. I am so sorry.
Lara, I could use your help. Our people are spread thin across the valley. If you light the signal tower, they'll know that the danger is imminent.
I'll do what I can.
Once the fire is lit, they'll know what to do.
Alright. Monologue time.
Trinity being here, the people they're hurting, that's down to me. I led them here. God, it's happening again, isn't it? People are suffering because of my actions. No, you can't think like this, Lara, or you really will drive yourself crazy. Trinity would have found this place sooner or later. At least I have the chance to help stop them. Of getting to the divine source first and using it to benefit the world, rather than cause more pain and suffering. Just need to focus. For everyone who's gone before. For everyone I've lost. Just keep moving.
Alright, so we're going to upgrade our skills, see what we can do in our inventory first. Let's see, equipment. Can we add more equipment? Can we make more equipment? Ah, my pistol pouch can be increased in size because I killed a bear. I want to get more in my rucksack and my... oh. So I pretty much got everything I could get. I got the ascender, I got the lockpick, I got the combat knife, I got the rope, I got a crafting tool which will be upgraded when I get to find that new equipment. I have rifle pouch ammo and that sort of thing. So as we go along now, the the weave gets, or the web gets bigger. So basically I can go multiple paths. So I did say I'm going to do a little bit in the missioners, in the mission stuff. I already did like a part in this with side missions. I'm going to be going into Baba Yaga in a couple of parts just so I can kind of get that over with. I might go jumping back into the gulag and into the mines because now I have some new equipment and some new toys, which might be an asset to me. I might go all the way back to where I first started because there are a couple of areas I can open up now because I have this ability, have these abilities. However, I won't go back till I get a certain bow upgrade, or a certain arrow upgrade, sorry, that will allow me to get into other areas. Which will also grant me a huge advantage when I go fight other exotic animals, when I fight exotic animals or bears in the future, or even large groups in the future. Yes, it's as effective as the poison gas, but it's loud. So for right now, I'm going to kind of avoid upgrading that pistol pouch because I'm not even using the pistol. I'm kind of classically training myself to go on the bow and arrow. So right now, my combo is completely upgraded. See, right now I have access to Venom. Venom Hand is 37%, Moon Shadow is 41% complete. So, like I said, I can get Golden Fang right now. I can upgrade Golden Fang. I can upgrade the Assault Rifle. Moon Shadow and Venom Cannon are able to basically help me, but I'm happy with what I have. So, let's see what I can increase. Like how many? Oof. Yeah, I won't be able to get these upgrades to the enhancement tool and then the refinement tool. So I will need oil. So let's see what we got. We got, what am I highlighting? Huntress. I got this for, it's basically some of these outfits that you attire will give you certain perks. Like some of these outfits are actually given to me from the DLC, being this the 20th anniversary edition. So some of these stuff will actually be, I could have easily put this stuff on. Like some of this stuff on and made this game a lot easier for myself in certain things. Others are just specifically like different like color swaps and that sort of thing, while others have specific things. Like I said, I put on the Huntress outfit because I actually earned it. So I can actually put this on. I could wear it. But for right now, I'm just going to kind of roll with what I got. And I might, like, once I get the Baba Yaga stuff, I might actually jump in to use Baba Yaga. But I don't know. This will definitely help me save me from looking for maps and stuff like that. See, look at that. Point of interest is going to be popping up. Like, anyone, it's going to be popping up for a bit. So, I can stand up. Oh, maybe not. Alright, so I guess I'll call this a part because I really don't want to end up having any more phone interruptions and dealing with like phone calls. I have editing to do on this part. There's so much editing. There's gonna be, I apologize, there's gonna be so many cuts. I'll probably put this in the description explaining there's gonna be a lot of weird quick cuts because of phone calls and random me dropping out of conversation and commentary because of this. So I do apologize for that. But like I said before when I first started this whole thing, Alright, well, like I say in my description, I'm still learning the ropes here, and this is like a learning curve that is going to take some time. Like recording equipment, video equipment, video editing, getting all this stuff hunkered down, rendering, editing, adding music, adding this, adding that. Like I'm just starting to get the hang of some of this new stuff. So hopefully, as we go along, by the end of this thing, I'll be a little bit more wiser, a little bit more learned. But for right now, I will bid you adieu. Hope you have a good day. Hopefully this has been an interesting experience. It's been one certainly for me. So, have a good day, people. Ladies and gentlemen, I bid you a good day.